Hi, hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is SAHNAZ YUNIAR FADMANAGARA. I'm from class 3B with student ID 222321026. So here, right now, I want to do my midterm exam given by Mr. Udi Saman Hudi. Today I want to talk about more about study abroad. So before we talk about, we deep in more to study what is study abroad is. We have to know first what is study abroad. So what is study abroad? Study abroad can be an enriching and an eye-opening adventure where learning extends to the world beyond the classroom walls. There is no substitute for living and studying in a foreign country. If you want to gain in-depth knowledge of another country's customs, people, and language, in addition, you will find that living and studying or working in another country can develop important transnational competencies that can be of interest to future employers. And then why have to be study abroad? First of all, study abroad is the optimal way to learn a language. There is no better and more effective way to learn a language than to be immersed in a culture that speaks the language you are learning. You are surrounded by the language on a daily basis and are seeing and hearing it in the proper cultural context. And then also language learning happens most quickly under this circumstance. And the second one is study abroad provides the opportunity to travel. Yeah, because weekends and academic breaks allows you to venture out and explore your surroundings, both your immediate and more distant surroundings. Since studying abroad often puts you on a completely different continent, you are much closer to place you might otherwise not have had the opportunity to visit, and some more structured study abroad programs even have field trips planned in or around the curriculum. And the third one is study abroad allows you get to know another culture firsthand because cultural difference are more than just differences in language, food, appearances, and personal habits. A person's culture reflects very deep perception, beliefs, and values that influence his or her way of life and the way that she or he views the world. And then students who experience cultural differences personally can more to truly understand where other cultures are coming from. And then the next one is study abroad will help you to develop skills and give you experiences a classroom setting will never provide. Being immersed in an entirely a new culture setting is scary at first, but it's also exciting. It's an opportunity to discover new strengths and abilities, conquer new challenges, and solve the problems. You will encounter a situation that are wholly unfamiliar to you and will learn to adapt and respond in effective way. And then the next one is study abroad affords you to opportunity to make friends around the world. While abroad, you will meet not only natives to the culture in which you are studying now, but also other international students who are as far from home as yourself. Also, in study abroad will help you to learn about yourself because students who study abroad return home with new ideas and perspective about themselves and their own country and their own culture. The experience abroad often challenges them to reconsider their own beliefs and values. The experience may perhaps strengthen those values, or it may cause a student to alter or abandon them and embrace new concepts and perspectives. The encounter with other cultures enables students to see their own culture through new eyes. And then also study abroad, expand your world view. In this situation, students who return home after studying abroad return with a much wider perspective about the world, people, cultures. They become much less biased toward their own culture and learn to accept the different, colorful characteristic and idiosyncrasies from all over the world. Otherwise, many would tend to remain uniformed about the world beyond their nation's boundaries. And also, study abroad give you the opportunity to break out of your academic routine, because study abroad is likely to be much unlike what you are used to doing as a student. You may become familiar with an entirely new academic system, and you will have the chance courses not uh, courses not offered on your home campus. It's also a great opportunity to break out the monotony of the routine you follow semester after semester. And then also the study abroad enhances employment opportunities to an employer. A student who has studied abroad is self-motivated, independent, and willing to embrace challenges. Your experience in a foreign country will all set you apart from the majority of other job applicants. Study abroad is an excellent way of adding a substantial uh, edge to your curriculum vitae. And then also study abroad helps you in developing cross-cultural communication skills. Study abroad is an outstanding preparation for the global employment market. For example, in Indian, students pursuing education in British universities can now work in the UK for 2 years after completing their courses instead of 1 year as allowed earlier. Similarly, Indian students pursuing education in Australia can get temporary or permanent residency after education if they wish to work there further. And then also study abroad can enhance the value of your degree. While abroad, you can take courses you would never have had the opportunity to take on your home campus. In addition, study abroad gives you language skills such as boosts that it is normally quite easy to add a minor in a language or even a second major without having to take many more additional courses after the return to your home campus. And also study abroad provides an opportunity to move outside your academic comfort zone. A study program involves a new experience, new perspective, and new networking opportunities. Study abroad is also a wonderful change to enhance your exciting skills and knowledge. And then also the last one is personal growth. Students who return from a study abroad program often see it as an experience which mattered them personally and intellectually. They prize being exposed to new ways of thinking and living, which encourages growth and independence. For many students, going abroad to study is the first time they have really been away from home, from familiar surrounding of USA, as well as friends and family. This is seldom an easy experience, but it is universally praised as worthwhile. Often, often even life transforming. After immersing themselves in a new culture, mastering the challenges of learning in a new and different academic environment, and experiencing the many highs and lows of being a foreigner, students typically return home with increased self-confidence and justifiable pride in what they have achieved. So that's all for me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.